y'all. It's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come in and say hey. Let me know you're here. I'm gonna get y'all pulled up. Get my volume turned down. What's up, y'all? Good afternoon. It's been a day. It's always a day, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Goodness. All right, so we are making a sunflower. I've been dying to use this. This is the new stripe mesh or strip mesh from Unique in the Creek. That's where I got this. And that's where all of the signs came from. So we are using the large flower board. Thank you for floating my boat. Where you been, Doris Parker? Where you been? So we're using the large flower board. And I'll bring y'all down. But I want to show you these signs. So this one says, this is us, our life, our story, our home. Hello. Wanda, I sent you a message in Messenger. Go check it. Please. Buzz on in. Still in the hospital. Holy cow. Well, thanks for the stars. And then we have the welcome. Is she Stacy? Yes. I'm so excited. I am. Everything is coming for Monkey's birthday, y'all. I may have gone a little overboard. And then this one, it says, welcome to our home, our favorite place to be. Hello. Laura, stick with me, girl. I will show you how to use them. They are not hard at all, and I have tons of videos on YouTube, so you can just go binge watch all of them. Oh, it's so cold outside. Oh, it's getting ready to be cold here. It's in the 70s right now, but come the weekend, Monday, there's like a 50% chance of snow, and it's going to be in the 28s. What the heck? I'm not in Texas anymore. So I will bring y'all down so you can see what we're doing. Hello. I know, I love all those signs. So I don't know which one I'm going to use yet, but I've got them all ready. So I'm going to kind of just get them out of my way. I rarely use the vinyl decals. I mean, I have, but I'm just not, I just rarely use them. So give you ideas. All right, so we're going to go ahead and load every set of holes for those of y'all having problems. Every set of holes is every hole that's close to each other, okay? I left one open so that I could show y'all how to do it. So literally all you're going to do is take your zip tie. The flat end of the zip tie goes up toward the ceiling. You're going to take it down one hole, up the next, and then from here, depending on what petal you're doing, you will either leave it open or you will close it. For this one, I am going to go ahead and close it. So you want to hear that zip sound, okay? There we go. Trying to make sure I've got everything in the camera. These signs are 6 inch, I believe, or 8 inch. 8 inch, so perfect for the middle of your wreaths. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all how to do the leaves first, because I typically do those last, and you're not going to be able to hardly see if I do that, okay, because we're going to do the whole flower and then I put on the leaves. So I want to make sure I do one set of the leaves before we even get started, okay? So all you're going to do, I always do 3 sets of leaves, and I just do them randomly. I just pick a spot, any spot, and that's where I go. So you're going to take another zip tie, same way, flat edge to the ceiling. You're going to stick it in the outside hole. This is the only thing I use on row 1 is when I'm adding leaves to my flowers. I did heat seal this mesh, yes ma'am. The signs come from Unique in the Creek. So for my leaves, I always cut them an inch bigger. So our petals are 10 by 10, but for my leaves, I always make them 11 inches, okay? But we are gonna fold it the same way, okay? So I've got the serged edge on my left-hand side. I don't know yet, Lori. And then I'm just going to scrunch from corner to corner. Okay, just like that. Okay, put them together. They don't have to be perfect, they're leaves. Nothing in nature is perfect, right? You're making notes? Yep, I always make my leaves 11 inches. Okay, just that 1 inch makes so much of a difference, y'all. I promise. When you see the end result, you will see what I mean. Okay, I always do 2 leaves per set. Okay, so one end to the other. Okay, so we got a little bow tie. Flip that mesh up. Just like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the one we already did. And I'm literally going to put one right up next to the other. Bring that to the top. And that is how I make my leaves. Okay. So right here where we have it just loaded to the side, we're just going to take that and we're going to zip tie it on top of the board. So just like that. Take off your zip tie and then work them up and out. Okay, so this is fabric mesh and this is strip mesh. I don't know why they call it strip. I keep wanting to call it stripe. They need to change the name, but I like the contrast. So you can use regular decomesh if you want, but I love using the fabric mesh. Okay, so that's how we do our leaves. That's how I do my leaves. And I'll do 3 sets of these. So I do one here, here, and here. Okay. So let's get our flower going. Hey, hey, hey. If y'all wouldn't mind floating my boat, I'd appreciate it. All right, so same thing. These are cut 10 by 10. Curl side down. And we're going to do that same fold, corner to corner. Okay, just like that. Actually, I lied. I have a new cutting mat, a new glass mat, and I cut it at the wrong thing. So I think these are 10 and a half when they should be 10. So I may be one petal short, and that's my own fault. So that's why I have the spare mesh, just in case. And then I'm literally just going to bring them together. Hold them in place. And stick it right in. I use my finger generally as a guide. I did heat seal both colors. Fix your petal. See, don't you love that contrast? I do. Love my nails. Oh my gosh, I need to get them done so bad. It's not even funny. Okay, so that's all we're doing, y'all. So I do have most of the petals done. I will do a couple more throughout as more people come in. You're new. Neva, you need to do it, your friends. They're so fun. I promise you. Okay. So put your petal on and leave it alone. If you need to, get your needle nose pliers. They are your friends to pull those zip ties. Now this one is already available on my website, so if you want it, go grab it. And I gave you the option to pick your sign. So you can check out monkeyscreations.com if you would like one. You're welcome. I heat seal with a wood burner. I used to use the impulse sealer, but I found the wood burner I like so much better. And it's a little time consuming, but when you make petals like this, I mean, you really don't want to have all the fraying that you would get. And if you can see, I'm just going up underneath that petal and bringing it up so you get that nice poof. Get those signs out of our way because it's getting ready to get big, y'all. It's gonna get big. That one was a little wonky. Let's fix that. There we go. I will have the bling centers after Chinese New Year, y'all. Why they think they need a couple weeks off, I have no idea. But I can't get anything until they come back. I only clip these, y'all, for you. When I'm sitting here and I'm working and I'm making a wreath and y'all aren't here, I do not clip them. I just make my petal and put it in. You ordered your butterfly boards? Yay! I'm getting ready to do another butterfly. I can't decide which color. You can, Stephanie. You can do the same thing. Anything I do on the large board, you can do on the small one. Basically, the small board is the same board without row 1. Could do a red one for Chinese New Year. Yeah. Well, oh, I can do angel wings too. I hadn't done those yet, have I? Not on this board. I could do that. You want to do that tomorrow? Thanks, Marla. All right, we got 3 more petals on this row. Yeah, it would look fine, Stephanie. All right, maybe we'll do the angel wings tomorrow, y'all. Stacy, I did the angel wings in the group, in the VIP group. Awesome, Diana. That one was a little bit wonky. Let me fix that. There we go. All right, last one on this row. All right. I'm going to get this petal up so that they're all going the same way. Get this one up. There we go. All right. Need any kind of mesh you can wood burn. Just about. I use the wood burner on that fabric mesh. I've used it on jute. So I'm just going through with my zip tie gun and cutting all of the zip ties. The reason I save the leaves for last is you can see how big it makes it. That way it doesn't scrape up against everything as I'm moving it around. So that's why I do the leaves last. I've got my bucket right here. Why don't I just use it, y'all? Okay, now we're going to do the same thing. I'll show the petal again. These are the metal clips that I use that I absolutely love. So if you go onto my website, under my favorite tools, you will see them there with my Amazon link. Yeah, I like how it poofs up too. I don't like them flat. Oh, I just did it. I guess I didn't really show y'all. Sorry, I'll do it again. I know, I love this yellow. It's such a bright, bright yellow. Okay, so 10 by 10. Okay, curve side down. I always put the serged edge on my left-hand side. That way our flower is consistent. So if you see, all of our serged edges are all on the same side, because I'm a little OCD, y'all. But it's a good habit to get in. And then we're literally going to scrunch from this corner to this corner. That first fold goes down. And the last goes down as well. And I'm stuck. Okay, so this is what you have. Just bring that poof up. Okay, use that middle finger to push your petal up. You want to make sure it's kind of even. Okay, doesn't have to be exact. And then just put it right in. Easy peasy. Okay, and that's it. That's it. Hey, hey. It's not spring yet. Well, it is here. It's in the 70s. But it won't be come the weekend. As long as your zip ties are 18 pound, I generally use 6.2 inch. But, I mean, I don't recommend Dollar Tree ones. They're going to break. Hey, hey. Exactly, Elva. You just got you some clips. Yay, I love them. And they hold really, really well. I had tons of the wood clips, like clothespins. But y'all, I kept breaking them. I was like, this is not good. Okay, pull this petal up. So get them where you want them and leave them alone. Walk away. I'm doing the belly bump with these leaves, y'all. This is the white strip mesh from Unique in the Creek, but I believe she is out of it. But don't quote me on that. She may not be. Okay, we're just going to keep going. I love this yellow. Is she out of it? Yeah. Yeah, I did wood burn this mesh. But still, you can see how careful I am with it. So just because you wood burn it doesn't mean it's not going to fray. Because it still can. But I'm very careful as I'm putting it in, as I'm laying it out. Oh, more mesh this week, y'all. Y'all better hit it up before I do. You just bought 6 rolls. Oops. I feel like something bit my belly, y'all. We just got a notice that we have coyotes in the neighborhood. So I'm like, oh, no coyotes. But we don't let ours outside the gate, or our cat. Our cat's never even been outside, but it can be a little scary, y'all. Hello, hello. Oh, I know. I watched that, Dana. I didn't see it live. I went back and watched it. I was like, oh, she's in trouble. We got 2 more on this row. So honestly, if you haven't tried these boards, this is probably one of the easiest ones you can do. So, in all honesty, don't try the rows first. Because you may never go back and do anything else. but my affiliate code will save you 10%, or I'm sorry, 5%. So if you use my code, you'll save 5% off your boards. So a perfect way to try them out, because once you try them, you'll just fall in love, y'all. The Gorilla Glue, oh my gosh. Like, yeah, I can't even. Can't even with that. Oh, I snagged my leaf. Oh, it didn't even fray though. We're good. Oh, why is my stomach itching, y'all? Okay, let me see. Huh. I'm looking to see if I really need to do that row. I know, Stacy. So I've still got these. But I don't think we need them, y'all. Let me see. Let me just lay it in there. What I'm doing is I'm looking around the sides to see if I see the board any place, and that will, and then I'll decide, because if I can see the board in between here, then I will do the others, but I don't. So I think we're good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over so that y'all can somewhat see. This is why I did one to begin with. So now I'm just going to work from row 1, and I'm going to take my zip tie, run it right through there, and leave it open, and we're going to add the rest of our leaves. So I showed y'all this in the beginning. Okay, so all I'm doing is taking 2 leaves, and putting them together. Okay, I'll bring this petal up. Okay, now remember, we're now working from the bottom of the board, so I'm flipping my petals upside down. And what I'm doing is I'm going right under this lip. Okay, so I'm going to slide it right under there. And then zip tie it in. Maybe. There we go. We did it. Okay, and then adjust your leaves. Okay, and then when we turn it over and the leaves lay flat against the table, that will flatten those out just a little bit. We're going to do one more set. And like I said, I'm just randomly picking places. I don't have an exact method to my madness. I just I just pick a hole, y'all. So the leaves I do cut at 11 inches. So 1 inch bigger than the petals. And then just snug those in there just like that. Okay. Bring this petal up. Okay. Flip it upside down. Put it right in that lip. Okay, picture petal. Okay, I heat sealed it. It's still fraying. Don't worry about it. Clip it off and call it a day. Okay, so you see why I make those, just that 1 inch just makes it so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, this is fabric mesh. I just love the contrast with that bright yellow. Okay, so look how cute that is, y'all. So I have this one. It says buzz on in. I have this one. I need to clean it off. That says this is us. And it's got the, if you can see that in the sign, it's got almost the real sunflowers in the center. Thanks for the stars. Yes. And then I think this one was the most popular. Welcome to our home. And I love how that black bounces off that yellow. The yellow is not fabric mesh. It's regular wide strip decomesh. And then we have this one. Aren't those awesome? These signs are from Unique in the Creek. So I'm going to go with, now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take, because how I listed these on my website, I listed with the option that you can pick your sign. So I'm going to take a picture with all of the signs. That way I can upload them. Now it is available already on my website if you want to purchase, and you can pick your sign out. Just go to monkeyscreations.com if you would like one. So all I'm going to do is just get a pipe cleaner. I've used a cable mount. I'm going to run it right through there. Now I just did it like 30 minutes ago, so I'm not going to pull hard because I do not want it to fall off. Okay, just give it a couple quick loops. Now I'm going to find the top of my board. You can find the top of your board. It'll be this right here with the two holes side by side. And I'm going to take and run a zip tie. You can use pipe cleaner, you can use ribbon, whatever you want. So this is what the customer can hang it from, and it also is the top of our board. Okay, so I want to make sure I get it on straight. And then let me go ahead and take these zip ties out, because We're not going to need them. And I'm going to take my pipe cleaner, run it right through those 2 middle holes. Now I'm not going to snug it down really tight because, like I said, I just put that mount on there. Okay, and then what I do is I take it, I twist these all up, and then I literally just stick the pipe cleaners right back in another hole. That way your back is totally flat and not going to scratch your customer's door. Okay, so there you go. Cut this spray. Up. Ooh, I'm sweating, y'all. So there you go. Nope, no extra holes, just the regular holes that are in there. You will hardly ever see me use the extra holes. I always try to give you options of all of my wreaths on these boards using 1 roll of mesh. So, awesome, you're so welcome. So that's what I love, just the extra inch, y'all. Just makes the leaves pop just a little bit more, and you can see a little bit more of it, and that emerald green fabric mesh. So you can mix and match, you can mix your meshes. So this is regular decomesh wide strip, this is fabric mesh, but you could use poly burlap with your fabric, whatever. You don't have to just stick with one thing. So you don't have to just stick with all fabric mesh. You can mix and match. Okay. Any questions? Thanks, y'all. Not even been mailed. And it's been 7 days. What are you talking about, Denise? You can't even see it. Can't even see the whole thing. Not sure what you're talking about. You're welcome. So the leaves are 11 by 11. The yellow is 10 by 10. And so you'll need the whole roll of your main color. And then if you want to do it like me, you'll just need 6 pieces for your leaves. Now you don't have to do that. You can use 1 leaf 3 times, or you can put leaves all the way around, depending on whatever you want to do. Ordering from Unique in the Creek. Oh, it's been 7 days? Y'all, they are on a limited, they're on a skeleton crew. They are based out of Canada. So it does take a while to get your orders. Nothing can be done. We are in a pandemic, so be patient. Give them some grace. There's only 4 people working in the warehouse, and they have thousands of orders that go out a week. So give them some grace. And if you have a problem, just email them. You know, look, that's one of my pet peeves. Don't go on somebody else's live and complain about a company. Don't do it. It's not cool. Email that company directly. Sorry, that just hit a nerve. And I had to vent. So if you have a problem with the company, email them directly. Don't go on somebody else's live and complain. Okay? So, all right. I am out of here. Y'all have a great day. And I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.